What's going on, people? It's your boy I Grind Yu-Gi-Oh. We are back with another video, and this time we have the first place YCS Houston Goblin Biker Momento deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. I am back from YCS Houston. It was a very good experience, super good with the ban list. Another one just like Anaheim. So if you wasn't in attendance, please make sure y'all come out to those YCSs so you can check out the ban list. But let's get into the deck profile. So for this deck profile, we have the first place 40 card list. We play one Momento combined creation. Cannot be normal / set. Must be searched from your hand or graveyard by shuffling 5 other Momento monsters with different names from your hand and or graveyard into the deck / extra deck while you control no other monsters. This card can attack all monsters your opponent control once each. Once per turn, your opponent activates a card or effect except during damage step. You can special summon one Momento monster from your hand or graveyard. Then we have 2 Momento in Anguish. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one Momento monster from your deck to your hand except Momento Anguish. You can target one level 2 or lower Momento monster in your graveyard, destroy one Momento monster you control, and if you do, special summon the targeted monster. You can only use each effect of Momento Anguish once per turn. Then we play 2 Momento Dark Blade. If this card is normal special summon, you could discard one Momento card and target one spell trap your opponent control, destroy it. During your main phase, you can destroy one Momento monster you control, and if you do, special summon one level 3 or lower Momento monster from your deck. You can only use each effect of Momento and Dark Blade once per turn. Then we play 3 Momento Sushi no Shigo. If you do not control any face-up monsters other than Momento monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can destroy Momento monster you control, and if you do, send any number of Momento monsters with different names from your deck to the graveyard whose total levels are less than or equal to the destroyed monster's original level. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we play 2 Momento Goblin. During the main phase, if you control Momento combined creation quick effect, you can discard this card for the rest of the turn. Your opponent cannot target Momento monsters you control with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy Momento monster you control, and if you do, send out 2 Momento cards with different names from each other from your deck to the graveyard except Momento Goblin. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Momento Mace. During your opponent's main phase, if you control Momento combined creation quick effect, you can discard this card. Then target one face-up card your opponent control, take control of it until the end phase. During your main phase, you can destroy one Momento monster you control, and if you do, add one Momento card from your deck to your hand except Momento Mace. You're gonna use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Momento Sleepy. During the turn, a monster in your position will destroy by card effect. Quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summon, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using a monster you control. Monsters from your hand or field. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send one Momento card from your deck to the graveyard except Momento Sleepy. Gonna use each effect once per turn. Then we play Momento Akihiren. If this card is normal special summon, you can activate this effect. This turn, level 9 or higher Momento cards can attack directly. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can target one of your Momento cards that is banished on your graveyard, add it to your hand. If a Momento monster in your hand or face-up field destroyed by a card effect, when this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Momento Gadget. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one Momento card in your graveyard, except Momento Gadget, add it to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard by Momento monster effect, you can special summon this card. You can special add it to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard by Momento monster effect, you can special summon this card. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we have the Goblin Biker cards. We only play 2 Goblin Biker Dog Charger. If this card is in your hand, you can detach 1 XE material from a monster on either field, and if you do special summon this card, if this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 Goblin Biker spell / trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. So the YCS was pretty good. This deck was tailored to beat YUGIOH, which is very smart. I mean, if you plan on winning the YCS, most people never playing YUGIOH, but the fact of bringing a deck like this to the YCS and countering YUGIOH when that's like probably what you'll play 80% of the time or whatever is very smart. And no wonder he won the YCS, because he knows how to play his deck in and out, and it was a very good counter, which a lot of other people probably should start using that strategy, but you know, they all like to copy each other, so you know, it really doesn't matter. No matter even if they're good or not with the deck, they just like to play the best deck. If you control one monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can tribute this card. Special summon 1 Speedroid Tuner monster from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except win monsters. You can only use special summon Speedroid take Tumbergs once per turn. Then we play 3 Speed Roar Terratop. If you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is normal special summon, you can add one Speed Roar monster from your deck to your hand, except Speed Roar Terratop. You're gonna use each effect once per turn. Then we played 3 Mo-Charmy for Wallows. This is probably one of the most important cards in the deck. Basically, draw power. Each time your opponent special summons a monster from the deck or extra deck, immediately draw 1 card. 1 Memento Field spell. If your opponent monsters battles, if your Memento monsters battles, your opponent cannot activate any spell / traps until the end of the damage step. If a monster you control destroyed with a battle card effect, you can target one of those monsters, special summon 1 Memento monster with a lower level from your hand or graveyard. You're going to use this effect of Momento Goblin once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target 1 Memento spell / trap in your graveyard, set it. Then we played 3 Momento Bone Party, I believe. Just waiting on the card to load up. But yeah, this guy was really going in the finals and in the semifinals. Destroy 1 Memento monster in your hand or face up field. Take 1 Memento monster from your deck with a different name, either add it to your hand, special summon in defense. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Memento monster you control. If it attacks the defense position monster this turn, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. You're gonna use each effect once per turn. Then we played 3 Momento Infusion. During your main phase, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material, including Momento monster. If a monster in your possession was destroyed by card effect this turn, you can also shuffle Momento monster from your graveyard into the deck as material. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy a monster you control, and if you do, add 1 Memento spell / trap card from your deck to your hand. You're going to use each effect once per turn. Then we played 1 Goblin Grand Breakout. Tribute 1 monster, special summon 1 Goblin monster from your deck, but it cannot attack direct this turn. When the monster declares the attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard and detach any number of materials from Goblin XC monster you control. All monsters your opponent control lose 1,000 attack for each material detached until the end of the turn. You're going to use each effect of Goblin Grand Breakout once per turn. Then we play Goblin Biker Grand Entrance. Add 1 Goblin monster from your deck to your hand. Then you can apply the following effects. Detach 1 XC material from a monster on either field, and if you do special summon 1 level 4 lower Goblin monster from your hand, you can banish this card from your graveyard, detach 1 XP material from a monster on either field. Then you can add 1 Goblin monster from your graveyard to your hand. You're going to use each effect of Goblin Biker Grand Entrance once per turn. Then play 3 Forbidden Droplet, 1 Triple Tactics Talents, which is now limited to 1 Pot of Prosperity, and 3 Infinite Permanents to end the 40 card main deck count. So let's get into the extra deck. Extra deck play 2 Momento Creation King. 3 Memento monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 Memento Clan from your deck to your hand. You can activate the following effects of Memento Clan Creation King in the same chain. If this card is fusion summoned, you can send 3 Memento cards from your deck and or extra deck to the graveyard. Quick effect, you can target any number of Memento monsters you control and cards your opponent controls, destroy them. You're going to use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Momento Twin Dragon. Any monster destroyed by battle with your Momento monsters vanished. You're going to use each of the following effects of Momento Twin Dragon once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can destroy a Momento monster in your hand or face a field. And if you do, add up to 2 Momento monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, you can special summon 1 level 6 to lower Momento monster from your graveyard. 1 Guardian Chimera. We all know what Guardian Chimera does. 3 monsters with different names. Must be fusion summoned using only fusion materials from your hand and field with at least 1 monster from each. If this card is fusion summoned by a spell or effect, you can draw cards equal to the number of cards used as material from the hand, and if you do, destroy cards your opponent control up to the number of cards used as material from the field. You can only use each effect of Guardian Chimera once per turn. While polymerization is in your graveyard, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Then we have 1 Goblin Biker Big Gabunga. If this card is actually summoned, you can add 1 Goblin monster from your deck to your hand. If material is detached from a monster on the field, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field except this card, attach it to as material. During the end phase, you can attach 1 Goblin monster from your deck to this card as material. You're going to use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Downer Magician, 1 number 75, Gossip Shadow. Once per turn, when an opponent monster activates its effect, quick effect, you can detach 2 material from this card. The activated effect becomes both players draw 1 card. You can target one of the XE number of monsters you control, attach this card to it as a material. You're going to use this effect once per turn. Then we play the XE Armor Torpedo, Utopic feature, also the Utopic Draco feature. This card is really good. You can only XC summon this card by using number F0. You control its material, cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Once per turn, your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect. You can detach one material from this card and get the activation, and if that monster is on the field, gain control of it. Very, very good. Then we play one Divine AA Zeus Sky Thunder, one Super Sauce Led Typhon, one Donner for hire, one Dark Charmer, and one SP Little Knight. Let's get into the side deck. The side deck, we played 3 Artifact Lancia, 3 Chaos Hunter, 3 more Charming Meows, while a lot of Malice hate. Basically 12 Malice cards, 3 more Charming Perelia, and 3 Jola Lockbird. So that is it for the first place deck profile, Goblin Biker Momento. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to this guy, Pascal Manigat, for winning the YCS Houston, man. Congratulations, USA, USA. Man, that was a great experience, I can't lie. So I can't wait for the future events. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. This is your boy, YUGIOH. We out.